In reality, RUF has been a really important part of my college experience, pretty much right since I got on campus. I've had the opportunity to join a community of students who love God and love others. I've been able to learn more about my faith and God's plan for me. I've also had the opportunity to serve in a ministry, which is not something I really had much experience with in the past. So when I got to campus, I really didn't think it was going to be that easy to be a Christian and to be, going to school at the same time. You sometimes hear horror stories, especially at these big schools, that students fall away from their church or fall away from their faith. And that really wasn't the case for me. I got plugged in with RUF pretty much immediately. These people were loving with each other and then with others. They truly were an outward-facing community. It was my freshman year. It was something different for me, that I had the opportunity to come to this community even with my struggles and my problems, and they were just supportive. And that was a breath of fresh air for me, especially. I've had the opportunity to serve on our ministry team, and that's been a really good thing. Back in 2007, my family had a pretty awful experience with a church that we'd been involved with for a long time. Long story short, at the end of that experience, we weren't attending that church anymore. After that, up until about 2012, 2013, my family spent that time going to one church just long enough that people were starting to expect us to get involved, and at that point, we'd go to another one. We just kind of hop around a little bit so that we'd never really be in one place too long. We didn't want to make that commitment anymore because we'd been hurt too much previously. It kind of bred in me a very cynical attitude towards ministry, that I didn't want to get involved with anything because what's the point? These people are going to hurt us over and over again. When I got to campus, I really carried that with me. I quickly got plugged into RUF, and I was thinking, okay, I can just attend every week, kind of like I've gone to church for the last 5 years, and that's all I'm going to do. But it really didn't work out that way. I jumped in and got involved way faster than I ever would have believed, and it was really a blessing. Now I serve on the ministry team. I help lead a small group. I'm on our worship team each week on Wednesday nights. And it's a really good thing. And it's really awesome to see God at work in my life, see God at work in other people's lives. And I'm really just one example of how He's used RUF as a ministry to turn students around. And I would say it's really a blessing for all of us involved.